This is part 2. When we read 1 Enoch 6, 1-3, this is what we find. And it came to pass when the children of men had multiplied, that in those days were born unto them beautiful and comely daughters. And the angels, the children of heaven, saw and lusted after them, and said to one another, Come, let us choose us wives from among the children of men, and beget us children. Let's deal with what that means. The watchers were not only guilty of intimate sin, they also taught mankind hidden things they were not meant to know. This wasn't wisdom of righteousness. It was divine knowledge used for destruction. 1 Enoch 8, 1-3 tells us, And Azazel taught men to make swords and knives and shields and breastplates, and made known to them the metals of the earth and the art of working them. And there arose much godlessness, and they committed fornication, and they were led astray and became corrupt in all their ways. Let's break that down. Azazel was an angel of weaponry and war. The knowledge of metal forging became the foundation of violence, empire, and warfare. Before this, human conflict may have been limited to fists, stones, or sticks. But with Azazel's teaching, man could now forge swords, spears, and armor, tools that extended his reach, increased his brutality, and empowered one man to take many lives with ease. Tribes became armies, and disputes became conquests. Kingdoms rose and fell on the strength of forged iron. Bloodshed became a path to power. You see, this knowledge led to the first weaponized societies, birthing a legacy of conquest that echoes in every empire built by blood. With each blade, the earth was stained deeper. War was no longer about defense. It became an engine of domination, expansion, and godlessness. And Semjaza, the leader, we learn in 1 Enoch 8:3, Semjaza taught enchantments and root cuttings. These are early forms of witchcraft, divination, and pharmakia, unlocking doors into the occult. Amazarak was another angel known for his magical arts. In 1 Enoch 8:3, Amazarak taught all the sorcerers and dividers of roots, introduced what would evolve into sorcery and idol-based religion. This pulled man from worshiping Elohim into worshiping false gods. Baragijal is another angel. He taught astrology. Man began to look to the stars instead of YAHWEH. It set up the foundation for paganism, horoscopes, and divination by celestial bodies. See, divination is the practice of seeking knowledge, guidance, or insight about the future of the unknown through supernatural means or spiritual rituals. Another angel was Penemue. He used writing and lies. He taught the bitter and the sweet and the secrets of wisdom. He taught men to understand writings. Language is holy, but Penemue twisted it to spread lies and occult knowledge, leading to pride and rebellion. Another angel was Kasdeja. Kasdeja taught abortions and spirits. This is a touchy one. Kasdeja taught the smittings of the embryo in the womb. Yes, he taught how to end life in the womb. This subject touches a depth of pain and trauma that, as a man, I cannot pretend to fully understand. They are matters of the heart and body that only a woman who has endured such sufferings can truly speak to. So while I will mention what was taught by Kasdeja, the taking of innocent life in the womb, I also recognize that some situations are far more complex and painful than words can capture. For those teachings, I believe, is the best for women of faith and wisdom to lead that conversation. Amen. Genesis 6:4. There were giants in the earth in those days. And also after that, when the sons of Elohim came in unto the daughters of men, and they bare children to them, the same became mighty men which were of old, men of renown. The giants were not just tall, they were corruptions of creation, spiritually defiled. The Nephilim consumed the land, devoured all resources, and began destroying mankind. In 1 Enoch 7, 2-6, and they became pregnant, and they bare great giants, who consumed all the acquisitions of men. And when men could no longer sustain them, the giants turned against them and devoured mankind. And they began to sin against birds and beasts and reptiles and fish, and blood cried unto heaven. Because of this union, creation was defiled. The blood of man cried out. YAHWEH's judgment became necessary. 1 Enoch 10, 8-9. And the whole earth has been corrupted through the works that were taught by Azazel. To him ascribe all sin. You see, Azazel became the scapegoat of corruption, a name forever linked with rebellion. Through the watchers, sin and the Nephilim brought horror. YAHWEH was not surprised. He sent Enoch to testify. He prepared Noah to preserve righteousness. And ultimately, he would send Yeshua HaMashiach to destroy the works of the devil and redeem mankind. 1 John 3:8. For this purpose the Son of Elohim was manifested, that he might destroy the works of the devil. Brothers and sisters, the watchers brought knowledge we weren't meant to carry, but the Ruach gives wisdom from above, wisdom that purifies, not corrupts. James 3:17. But the wisdom that is from above is first pure, then peaceable, gentle, and easy to be entreated, full of mercy and good fruits. Let us reject the corrupted wisdom of the fallen and walk in the light of Elohim's truth.
Please like, share, and subscribe if this teaching has blessed you.